Good morning, good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. I'm your host, Wesley, and we are back with the entire crew on location, at their locations, which means
It's rare.
Durante is
It's a
back
rare
and
thing,
live
man.
on the scene, baby. How you doing, Durante?
I'm good. Just out here making $1.
Hey, man, somebody got to do it. I appreciate you doing it. But my question is Byron, man, how you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Hey, man, you got
I'm
you some
pretty good.
canes? You
Hey,
got some.
Devontae gonna have to freshen up my banner. He got me that banner, so I'm gonna have to freshen that up. So we got a new helmet now. So he gonna have to give me a new.
Once he give you the one, it's kind of your responsibility, ain't it?
Nah, not really. You gotta update it.
That's outrageous. Remind me to never get you nothing that need updating. Good Lord.
Yeah.
And I ain't
Yeah,
never
don't
done
you
that.
do that to your phone? Your phone? You bought a phone, right? So he supposed to send you the updates, huh?
I brought the phone for me.
Yeah, but the company sends you the update.
Yeah, but Durante ain't the
So they
company.
kind of send you a new version. He is the company. He's the company that got it from.
Did he make it? Yeah, you manufacturing
Yeah.
products now, Durante? Man, I gotta
I
know.
don't know.
You talking, we can't hear you.
For me?
Oh, Durante,
I wasn't talking. I'm ignoring that motherfucker.
I respect it. We'll get back to that in a second. Brad, man, how you doing?
Hey man, it's Tuesday. We're here. We've survived another week, and we're glad to be back.
Yes, sir. We back in here. So with
I thought this Tuesday come around fast, bro.
man,
Every week, faster and faster.
it do be making a little bit of progress, don't it?
Oh yeah,
But
for
it
sure.
is what it is. But I gotta know, Byron, man. You got your Canes paraphernalia. You get anything?
No, I ain't get nothing. I'm short
Our
out here,
man's is
man.
back in the Berg now for sure.
Hey, man. It is what it is. I moved past it. I moved
Okay.
past the hurt.
All right, because last week you was in your feelings about it. I had to ask this week.
It is what it is. Once I moved past it. I'm stronger now.
Okay. You built up from it, huh?
Yeah, full tough.
All right. Well, as y'all know, the good old NCAA tournament is going on. We ain't gonna get too much into that, but I just gotta ask y'all see our man's from Lynchburg on the TV with his exclusive cut.
I wonder who pushed him back like that. It had to be a shop here, though. You know what I'm
I,
saying? Who work was that?
that's a real good question. I don't have a real good
Yeah, who work?
answer, but
Who be lining these old heads up? That's like the old dude on Channel 13. God rest his soul. His joint used to be back here.
yeah, but he didn't have it filled in and colored in though. His strength was just natural. He had his natural going on.
Yeah, for sure. He had the Stephen A.
Yeah, I mean, you know, my man,
Yeah.
his joint was colored in. They was doing paint by numbers on his head or something. I don't know what was going on there. It was a little outrageous.
Well, first off, Wes, it won't paint by numbers. It was like, can we make a half circle here and throw paint in the half circle? Because it won't paint by numbers because they didn't have enough stuff to go in other places. I listen. First off, Richie too old to be out here letting him play with his head like that. If listen, brother, you old, you got sister friend, you married, you wifed up. Don't worry about it. Also, Richie also knew he wasn't gonna be on TV long. That's how we know it happened in Lynchburg. He knew it was grand opening, grand closing. No offense to Liberty, congratulations on making a big dance, but y'all back at home in the Hill City with us, so we're glad to have you back. Richie, don't let them never do that to your head again.
It
Yeah,
went
they
from being
messed
a
him up.
good story, man, a real good story about a player getting in at the end of the game, one of the zebras doing something kind of right. You know what I'm saying? To by the way, did y'all see the Liberty head coach? Because whoo. But anyway, shout out to my man. Shout out to them getting to March Madness and still existing and all that good stuff. But Durante, a fellow connoisseur of hair and things of that nature, what are your thoughts?
I didn't get to see it.
Oh man. Okay. Well, when you see it, Matter of fact, I'm gonna need for you to look that up right now. Just come back to me. Just look up Liberty head coach.
I got him. I got him. I got him. Don't worry. I got you,
Let's switch the subject. No, I was more concerned that my boy Jay Daniels getting buckets on that chick Juju. He put up a triple double, man.
Hey,
he came there and put up.
Hey, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that.
Look,
but
let's get to it now.
Okay.
I was reading body language. And I'm like, that boy put up a triple double. That girl was showing all 32 TV, had her going. She tried to fake act like she was leaving, seeing him, act like, that's him.
Okay.
That's him.
So yeah, let's talk about
whoever in the phone to think that's them, bro. Cuz got her now. Cause ain't no way a woman showing her teeth like that, she ain't mine.
So was she single or not already?
Look,
I mean, you seem to be in the info. Let holler at me. Talk to me.
Look, man, I'm just going off my body language. I don't know the young lady stuff, but she's smiling like that. She's single.
Well, let me ask you this, because I got a follow-up question to you. Does Jade's mama got them powers? Because after all that went down, next thing you know, the girl laying on the ground, her career messed up. Well, not messed up, but she's gonna be out for a year.
I don't like to say nothing like that. I just feel like she probably was over the house a few times, and mom was trying to keep things under wraps and stuff like that. So that's why she's pointing to the screen.
I don't think that's what was going on.
You never know, man. Look, woman smiling like that, bro. That chick, I didn't know she could smile.
What you mean you ain't? She smiled all the time.
No, bro, not like that.
Yeah, you want to see her commercials? I ain't know she could smile.
Oh, girl had a whole special. Her whole special on what's that? Hulu? Nah, Peacock. Ain't say nothing on the jump. I like basketball. That's all she was saying. We know you like basketball. That's why you got a special. No, the way Cuz got it talking, you know what I'm saying? He had to open.
And maybe he should have done the interview.
That was something special.
Hey, that was a special. Brand, talk to me.
Well, first off, sis said, listen, I seen you as the only competition that the defending champs had. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think about, let's be petty for a minute. Think about Philly's run. The only team that really got up, and they didn't even get up because the score was well out of hand by that point, was my man. So she was like, well, I can't get old boy because 1990s and already got wifed up. So, he off the table. So he was like, the next greatest one then,
Hey,
Hey, yo, and listen, and also Juju, rest up, girl, get healthy. And while we talking about it real quick, in case y'all hadn't heard, Dame, they said he has a deep vein thrombosis, so DVT. Rest up, Dame, get well, my man. That was breaking news tonight on the Heat game. So,
well, I guess we'll go to another subject real quick. We get these hot topics because y'all's boy Doc was in his feelings because he said y'all been hating. I mean, he said y'all want to do is talk about him, losing them 3-1 leads and getting, reverse swept. He said y'all don't give him props for those other wins that he done got when he actually won the thing.
You mean with 4 Hall of Famers in the starting lineup? Are you, man? Go ahead. I'm done with
Doc said, "Hey, we people out here need to put some respect on his name. The people that are disrespecting him," he said, he don't appreciate that.
The man need 4 superstars to win, Wesley. The man need 4. And let's be clear, too. The year they won the title, let's not act like they didn't struggle with an 8 seed with Joe Johnson and the nobodies. Because Joe Johnson was the only one cooking, but Joe Johnson was giving them the business for 7 games. They had to take that man 7 in the first round. If you were that coach and y'all that team, it shouldn't take y'all 7 games to take out the 8 seed in the East. That's my opinion.
But that was Joe's team. That team was patterned around him though. Joe was special, bro. He might not have that playoff success, but he was special.
Oh, I give props to Joe. That's a walking bucket. This ain't no slander to Joe. What I'm saying is they had a guaranteed 3 future first ballot Hall of Famers, right? Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, KG. You make the argument for Rondo. Rondo's definitely a Hall of Fame. I don't know if he first ballot. He is in my book, but I mean, I don't get the vote, so it don't really matter what I think. But I do think he's a Hall of Famer, right? So they had 4 of them cats. Now he wasn't
I
the
don't think
Rondo we
so.
know now, but I'm just saying.
What you don't think?
If Dwight Howard ain't no first rounder, then he ain't.
I mean, but Dwight gonna get in. I mean, I'm not saying Dwight's not. I mean, to me, Dwight is a first ballot Hall of Famer too. I mean, I don't get to vote, but Defensive Player of the Year, you drug a team that really had no business to the finals. I mean, I think that makes you a Hall of Famer. I mean,
They got Dame over him though. That's crazy.
well,
Well, all that I can say is Durante, talk to me. I know you got things to say about old Doc.
I mean, Doc he's one of those coaches that doesn't understand that your team carried you. So, and he's hoping that the same success happens with the team he got now, but it's just not working. So, I mean, can't take away his championship, but he got one. So,
But that's one of the most milk championships. I mean, they talk like they won it 3 years straight. Like, where's the dynasty? Like, they talk like this shit was a dynasty. Like, you hear KG and talking like this shit. Like, bro, I watched the games. Like, y'all won't dominate like that. Y'all was there. Y'all was getting there. But it was kind of like when Philly was getting to the chip, the championship game 4 years straight, and we was losing, and we won. We won to get to the Super Bowl, and we lost in the Super Bowl. Like, you can't really count that as a dynasty. You at least gotta get two, at least two.
Talk to me now.
They talking like they was like, oh man, like you would think they won 3 straight.
Yeah, you really do think that they was the kings
Yeah,
of the
you go like,
world
hold on, man. Yeah.
for an extended run.
and also, I want to add this too. That's why we're right here. The other thing is, and I say this with all due respect, Doc. Yeah, the man is a champion as a coach. Fine. Doc Rivers cannot, and he can say what he wants. Doc Rivers cannot manage big personalities. The reason, I think, primarily that Boston Celtics team, now some would argue health, and maybe that's part of it, but the reason that team wasn't dynastic like Byron's talking about, Doc couldn't manage the personalities that well. They never were able to get back over the hump. I know they made it back to the finals only to have Kobe and them dispatch them, the Ron Artest dispatching really, but that's neither here nor there. I just think that he can't, like he gets teams that have talent, but he doesn't know how to manage said talent. Like if you look at it, and I just, again, all due respect, they caught lightning in a bottle, and that team was just good enough on paper that they were able to run. They took Trevor Ariza, flipped him into Ron Artest. By the second time they ran back up on them boys, LA walked them down. I mean, you think about it, it's essentially the same teams. They just swapped out Ariza for Ron Artest, right? So that's the only difference. Kobe didn't play great that series, if we're being honest, and the Lakers still walked them down. So, I mean, to Doc, hey, Doc, yeah, you had some good rosters. Yeah, you got a championship run, but that almost was dumb luck that you won that title. And then you never were able to reduplicate the success. And then after you left there, you've been to other spots where you've had great talent that sometimes is managed to be healthy. I know sometimes not, but at times is managed to be healthy, and you can't close the deal. You don't make adjustments, right? If you're up 3-1 in a series and you lose a series to different teams, different ways, but the same setup, that means you're not good at making adjustments. That's an indictment on coaching, because you're not telling me that the same players on different teams and different systems are making the same mental mistakes. No, that would be preposterous. It's almost arguably impossible. But you know what the one commonality is? The man driving the ship.
Hey, you already know how I feel about Doc. I don't care what Doc say, or anybody else say. We experts about nothing. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you blow 1-3-1 lead, okay, that's cool. You blow 2, I got some questions. You blow 3, I mean, you in a category just about by yourself. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Doc, I mean, brother, just stick with what you got going on. Be happy that somehow another team decided to pay you and somehow gave you more superstars, which you seem to be squandering away again. But that's just my opinion. But what else you got, Durante? Like you got some more you want to throw in there?
Nothing else really.
Oh, okay. I feel like you had some more to throw in there. No?
Nah.
Okay. Well, shout out to Doc Rivers and the Bucks, and I guess shout out to your boy Dame. I guess get well soon, but you know that ain't that. That's, careers do go away sometimes with that. So hopefully he get that worked out. Um, with all that being said, and one more thing with this sports, and then we'll slide on real quick. Bronny out there balling in the G League. So do you think the Lakers drop some people, bring him to the real roster, or you think they're gonna keep bouncing him around? Because they got to do something pretty soon in order for him to be playoff in the playoffs.
I say let him be on the end of the bench. I mean, he putting up 37 in the G League. I mean, that ain't bad.
30,
I mean, that ain't
39.
nothing to sneeze
39.
about. 39 in the G
39.
League. That ain't nothing to sneeze about because all them guys trying to get to the league. So if they trying to get to the league and he putting up 30, 39 ball on them, almost a 40 piece, I
Right.
mean,
And
that ain't nothing to sneeze about. So he actually can play in the pros if you technically if we break it down.
I mean, I agree with you. I mean, so it was 39 and 39 and 38 minutes or something like that. So some playing time like
Yeah.
that, 36 minutes, 38 minutes. I can't remember. But he was out there balling. And considering this, because a lot of people will say, why didn't Bronny stay in college? And he would look better right now versus the college players. I disagree with that because in the G League, the the filtered out college players and the people that can't exactly get to the league, but they not bums, so they didn't wash out. You know what I mean? Because you got a lot of college players that go on to become plumbers. You know what I'm saying? They don't make it to the league, and they get make it to the dance and get blown out by like 40, and then they go head on in their careers.
Yeah.
But stop. When you got people in the G League, those are the people that are considered better than your average college player, because your average college player is somebody that doesn't make it to the league or washes out of the league within a year or so. You know what I mean? So your G League guys, I think
Yeah.
they're better, and he's showing that he can play against those guys and dominate those guys. So I mean, yeah, maybe bring him up because I mean, now granted, Lakers need defense though. That's the only thing about it.
Yeah.
Bronny
Yeah.
ain't going.
Bron ain't nothing but he's just a shorter Bron with a younger, shorter Bron. But Bron just it's like if you didn't give him the team, like he's not playing like Bron had the team when he was in Cleveland. But Bronny, the team, he's a point guard.
Yes.
So I mean, so the IQ was similar to when Bron was that age. But he just, what I'm saying, they didn't give him the team. So his game got to translate to that. And that's his game. I mean, that is his game.
When you got a team that has a lot of ball dominant people,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I
but he
mean,
thrives in that though. He can score, but he thrives better when he's dishing. And that's his style.
yeah, I know, but people don't love the J kids of the game sometimes, these days.
He could be more like a Tony Parker.
And they don't love them either.
It ain't the best. He's like an athletic Tony Parker.
They definitely don't love him either. So
Well, that's just because it's not sexy by modern NBA standards, right?
I know.
So but to Byron's point, and really let's put it this way: in order for my man to have a career, once LeBron's out the picture, right? He has to find his niche, right? And whether or not he can develop to become a star in the league, that remains to be seen. But if he continues to get minutes and I'm with Byron. I think maybe they bring him up for the playoff run. Let's say you don't tell him, hey man, you're gonna play meaningful minutes just yet. But if you need him, maybe you bring him in for a spell. And again, this is a guy that arguably, other than the people that actually play with LeBron on the starting lineup, nobody else has more chemistry with LeBron than his son. I mean, he knows where he wants to catch the lobs. He it's his dad. Now, working with the other three players, right, makes it interesting, right? And obviously, the people that watch it would be like, oh, he's capitulating to his dad if he gets on the floor and he start. But like in theory, like Byron said, that he's going to thrive when he can open the offense up and move, read and react, put the ball where it's got to go. If you asking him to be a 3-and-D guy, he ain't there yet because he hasn't played enough minutes in the NBA to become.
He ain't gonna be that guy. I don't see him.
Well, he might not be, and that's fine. But what I'm saying is, the only way you know what you got is you put him on the floor, and I think he's shown enough progress. He wants it. Well, some of the dudes that end up actually playing, like the other night when the Lakers were depleted and they played any and everybody that they had. I mean, if you playing some of them people that we ain't never heard of, you could play Bronny James. Let's just be honest.
You got people out here with the number 55 and all these random numbers out here in these streets on the Lakers
Man,
squad.
somebody might have been out there with a hashtag on. I don't know.
Durante, I mean, what you got for me?
He might develop.
You look
Just
distracted.
takes
You all right,
time.
man? You good?
I'm just watching some.
We need to
It
come
takes
check
time
on
for
you.
him. It takes time for him to develop and get right. But I mean, like y'all said, if they want to add him, they need to add him now because I mean he might get help down the road in the playoffs. Who knows? You don't know till you test the floor. You can be a practice player all day, but I mean till you actually touch the real game. I can't even say real game. I ain't gonna disrespect that man like that because I mean he doing better than me. So, but you get
I
what I'm
mean,
saying.
he
Because I
has
don't
been
want to
in.
say anything wrong, and actually, since I don't watch the game or nothing like that.
Can we just remove the eggshells and you try to be weird on the night? What's going on, man? You okay?
Eggshells? Wes, go with the damn show.
You part of the show. The show ain't flowing the way it's supposed to because you part of the show. You distracted. You okay? I just gotta check on you, man. You say I don't check on you. I'm trying to be a good host, a caring host, a loving host, an accommodating host. You know what I mean? Trying to make sure you're good. No? Okay. All right. Well,
Well, I want to ask Durante a follow up if I can. While Wes is
I
over
answered
there,
the question like 5 times or something. But he gonna keep on
that's cool.
crying. I'm like, bro, just
That's
go with the
cool.
show, dog.
I got a follow up for you though.
Go
So
ahead.
I thought it was interesting, Durante, because I think a lot of times about different teams that LeBron has been a part of, right? You look at a person like Mario Chalmers, right? So he was on the team with the big three, but his job really was just to bring the ball up the floor, get it to D Wade or get it to LeBron to get out the way, right? But when they needed him in the finals, and I'm not saying Bronny's going to have a finals moment. Please don't, no one jump ahead. But what I'm saying is there may come a moment if Bronny's on the floor that he could give them an unexpected lift. Because again, there's not a lot of tape on him in the NBA. Yeah, we've seen him, in the G League, right? But they're not. The scouting rooms are not sitting around when they're coming up with their game plan for defensive strategies, game planning for Bronny James. They're not. And I mean, no disrespect to him, right? That gives him an edge. So if he can play smart basketball when he's on the floor, that'll put him in a position to potentially do what Durante said and have an impact in the game. I'm not saying to make a go out here and put 40 on nobody, but I mean, could he give you a double-double? Yes. He's a pass first guy. Byron mentioned that. And if he could score, it takes, in today's 3-11 league, it takes 4 shots to get to double digits, right? If you make them and they threes. So 4 good shots and some good looks, the man's got a double-double. So, I mean, I think that there's an opportunity for that. So, Durante, do you think, and Byron, this is a question for you, Wes, this is a question for you, do you think that if Bronny, spot situationally with what he's been able to do, getting his legs under him in the G League during this season, do y'all think he could come in and have, again, I'm not saying spectacular numbers, but he could be like a 10-10 guy?
I think he should have went to a worse team. Like, I guess the Lakers is too. The Lakers is hunting for the chip. He should have went to like a middle of the pack team. I think he would have been. I mean, you kind of can see his talents a little better, but so he will, develop.
I mean, I don't disagree with that, man. Brad, I don't know, man. But I think he can come in and give you at least some relief minutes and nothing else. Because, I mean, you got what, Phantom of the Opera out there with his black mask on or whatever. He coming in and giving in relief. Well, I give my man some credit. He is balling a little bit. But, I mean, Austin Reeves is your point. I mean, If he's not your point,
His shot gonna have to get
then
better though.
I mean, I agree with that.
Right? Did you say Bronny had to start?
No. I just mean
Okay,
get
all
in the
right.
game. Get in the
That's all.
game.
No, you're
Yeah,
good. You're good. That's all.
Okay.
I just want to check that.
Bronny
He need
ain't
about
starting.
20, 25 minutes a game. No.
I mean, he might get that, but I mean, at the end of the day, we talk about it all the time. In the playoffs, your rotation does shrink. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna show something now in these last few games in order to get himself, in that rotation. Unless JJ sees something that we don't. Yeah, I know people are a little nervous about the Lakers, because they done slid a couple games, with the stars being back. I think that's just strategy. I wouldn't worry about that at all. Durante, what they say? Come on.
Well, when I need you, or I mean,
you ain't on tonight, man. Lakers in 5. Just here to let y'all know.
My fault.
Just here to let y'all
What
know.
they say? Did they say that?
Shannon Sharp says that.
A lot of folks are saying that because we've been saying that. Durante been saying that. Durante had that as his name tag several times over the years.
Gray hat, Bryce Harper at bat, Lakers at 5.
Like we've been living on this Lakers in 5. One time we had
Even
Lakers
though
in
I
6.
ain't even a Lakers fan. I mean, y'all the Lakers fans. I'm just here so I don't get fired.
At one point in time, you had Lakers in 6, and yeah, Brandon's a Heat fan, as y'all know. I don't know what the score is right now. On our screen, it's 83-70. I'm sure it's not that right now. I'm sure it's different.
Oh, they giving them the work. As soon as they get shot off my screen, I got numbers. Shot, get off my screen. Ain't nobody looking at you. Stop talking, Jimmy. Put the lower third back up so I can read these numbers of these fellas.
Oh,
okay. It's 70-87. West 9:23 left in 4.
Okay. Well,
we got a long road to go. I'm not
about to
excited
say
yet.
that y'all been known to blow some leads this year.
I feel comfortable if we up with the same 17-point lead with about a minute and a half left. I feel good then.
I feel good about that one too. Hey, but let me ask you this so we can talk about it real quick. How was the environment for Jimmy on his return?
They boo the man every time he touched the rock.
God, no.
every time he missed a bucket, they cheer.
Okay. So I guess let me ask you this: Did they actually do the tribute video or no?
Like a true Heat fan, I didn't show up at the very beginning of the game to know the answer to that. I showed up fashionably late, like a true Heat fan. Okay, but Jimmy said it didn't matter either way. But they said the team said they put together a tribute video. I'm sure it's out there. I'll take a look at it after the game. But I mean, it didn't matter. They giving Jimmy the love that I guess he fairly earned.
Man, we gotta work on you pulling out that other side of you and being on time a couple times. Man, God.
Well, I mean,
that was part of the show.
Well, I missed the start of the game.
The Heat show, not this show. The Heat show. I mean, the Heat show. That's part of the show.
Listen. I could catch that up at the end. I had some loose things I had to type. I was, doing things. Of course, schedules being what they are inside my home at times. Sometimes I had to do a little extra stuff to the missus wrap up for the day. So by the time the game started, like 7-something, by the time I got everything where it needed to be, the boys was already playing, so I had to jump in where I could get in. But I mean, listen, I was there for the booze. It didn't matter. I was like, tribute my foot. But now here's the thing. And again, I still got my Jimmy stuff. It's upstairs. Jimmy gonna join D-Wade down here in the rafters. I got nothing but love for Jimmy. I wish that the story had ended a different way with the end of his time in Miami. I hope that the fans in the arena, while I would boo Jimmy tonight if I was on site. I don't hate Jimmy. Jimmy helped this team get to 2 finals. He took you to another conference final. He was 1-3 away from beating Boston in Game 7 and going to a third NBA finals. So, I mean, you can't shortchange him. But, like, the way Jimmy left, yeah, I mean, it's a little heartburn. It's still a little new. So, I mean, I think eventually the Heat will probably retire Jimmy's number. Maybe not while Pat is running the organization. But I think if Shaq's number's up there, and I know Shaq helped win a chip, so I know it's a little different. But if Shaq's number's up there, if Hardaway's number's up there, I think 22 deserves to be up there at some point.
Okay.
No.
Uh-oh. So you don't believe in that, no?
I don't think so. I don't think you retire his number. I think you got to get the chip. How the Heat ran, you got to get the
Tim
chip.
Hardaway don't got no chip. Explain that. Zoe before Dwayne Wade, Zoe had no chip, and they was going to retire his number.
He got it though.
He got it in a glorified role, but they were gonna hang that anyway.
But Jimmy, he ain't there long enough. Zoe was there, what, 7 seasons, 8 seasons? Hardaway was probably around about the same time, 6 or 7 seasons.
Shaq was there for 4. I mean, the chip is there, but that chip, let's be honest.
With a chip.
But let's be honest, though. Was that Shaq's chip? Nah. Shaq poured. The last time you seen Shaq perform to that level was Game 6 against Detroit, where Shaq had 21 first half points with White Chocolate, who had like 22. The Shaq that we used to know, we never saw him again in Miami. Now, he was on the roster, but
we did.
That Shaq, Byron, you need to go back and watch the tape. That Shaq did not show up.
Bro, he was getting doubled in the finals. He was getting doubled and tripled in the finals.
Byron, I think you need to go back and watch tape. Eric, listen, so hold on, stop. Hold on. As a fan of the team, hold on. So, okay, if they were doubling him, who was doubling? Because you're not telling me Eric Dampier and Dirk Nowitzki were doubling Shaq in the post. That's crazy work. Go back and watch the tape, Byron.
They were doubling him. He was getting doubled and tripled on that.
He was getting doubled all night long. He was getting, hold on, I got one more question. They were doubling him. And Dwayne Wade was averaging 42 points in that series. Dwayne Wade was cooking them boys, but they was doubling Shaq all night long. Mind you, in the Detroit series, where they were a better defensive team than Dallas, if we look at the numbers by metrics. Hold on, Byron, before you say anything. Hold on. Hold on. They didn't double Shaq against Detroit. When Shaq had 21, they weren't doubling him because they only were worried about one person on that team. Number 3, they won't close into Antoine Walker because his 3 shots weren't falling. Once Dwayne Wade started getting those free throws falling, then James Posey, Antoine Walker came into play. But Shaq was a footnote in that finals. Now, could they double him some? Yeah, I'm sure there were some doubles. They were not fronting Shaq like they were in LA because that Shaq didn't exist anymore. And I know because I was begging for the first 3.5 games for the Shaq I used to know to come. And he didn't. But Dwayne Wade got some magic together. Gary Payton had a little lucky shot, a little floater in Game 5. They managed to, the refs got involved because some people say there was a lot of whistles. Dwayne Wade shooting more free throws than the whole Dallas Mavericks team. That's a number you can look up, Byron. You say, I'm not a fan, like you like to tell Durante, he don't watch sports. I'm here to tell you, all of that was happening. What did they need to double Shaq for? I just want to know from you, what was Shaq doing that was so dominant? And I'm not knocking Shaq. He is a Hall of Famer. He is the Diesel. He is a person that changed the rules.
Couple of games?
Yeah, 0-2. They almost lost Game 3. They had to go to overtime.
And they were doubling Shaq in those. Bro, when y'all lost them games, they were doubling Shaq.
That doesn't make sense, Byron. I tell you what, Durante, talk to Byron for a minute. I'm going to get the stats. I'm going to let the numbers talk to this man.
Run the tape.
I don't talk to Byron about sports.
Bro, y'all done brought up, I told the man he don't watch sports. That was years ago. Y'all still on that.
Didn't Wes just bring up fucking Canes? And you said you over that, and then you brought up something old, which was that Saturday, and then you brought it up Tuesday. But I'm bringing up old shit. All right. Just saying, like it's the same concept. It's the same.
Be the bigger person. Be the bigger person. I get to be the smaller person.
It's the same concept.
You have to be the bigger person.
I'm being the bigger person by not saying anything about it. I haven't said anything about it. You just said, why are you bringing up old stuff? Look yourself in the mirror and understand you do the same thing. Brent, whooping your ass in this topic. Now you got to reflect on me. So this is what you're doing. Brent, whooping your ass in this topic. So now let me talk about Durante. Now you bring it up.
Shaq was getting doubled. Shaq was getting doubled.
I think the fact.
What are we talking about? What do you want to bet Shaq was getting doubled in that first? West, I got you. But what did these two want to bet that
So
Shaq
let
was
me ask
getting
you a question.
double
Let
in
me
that
ask you a
Why are you
first,
question.
bringing
the
me?
first
I
couple
haven't
of
said
games?
anything. I just said
Hold
he's
on. Well, let
you
me.
as this
Okay. Hold
conversation.
on. Okay.
You
Okay. I got
said
a
he was
question.
winning.
Hold on. Wait. Byron. So first couple. Hold on. Stop. First couple. They lost the first two, right? What were Shaq's numbers in the final 4 games that they won the series on? I just want to know from you, off the top of your head, without knowing the numbers, without seeing them. Because if you doubled him and it worked through 2,
Probably
why
12
didn't
and
it work through the
9.
last 4 games?
Probably 12 and 9.
12 and 9 from Shaq. And he wasn't a Shaq. That's not the same Shaq that you know, right?
I mean, listen, I'm trying to figure it out because that wasn't the Shaq you seen in Detroit. That wasn't the Shaq you seen lose the series. The year he
What's
came to
the
Miami, the
numbers?
first year where they lost to Detroit, that wasn't that Shaq then. And by the way, Dwayne Wade had 30 points almost in game 1. Shaq had 17. Now, you say he doubling, but they didn't need to double Shaq because guess what? Everybody else was like in single digits on this team. Everybody else.
It ain't
Literally
all about the
everybody
points,
else.
bro. You don't want him to get going, though. They were doubling Shaq, bro.
You didn't want him to get going, but you won the first 2 games.
Look.
By your own, okay, look, all right, I'm going to give you what Mark Cuban said. Mark Cuban says this. I'm going to give you Mark Cuban. And this came back to bite us in 2011, but I'll give you Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban said Pat Riley teams always play the same way. He said, so once you figure out what it is that they do, you just take it away from them. Well, if that's the case, using Mark Cuban's own words, what did Avery Johnson do from games 3 to game 6? Because by your logic, Byron, you said they were doubling Shaq. Why would you stop doubling him if you won 2 games? Now, explain to me. I want to know. Why would you stop doubling him? Because you're saying that
I just said they were doubling Shaq. That's all I said. They were doubling Shaq. We can go look that up.
But were they doubling him all 6 games or they stop after 2? I'm confused.
That's what he said.
I don't know when they stopped. The first couple of games, they were doubling Shaq. I don't know. Listen, that was the strategy. What am I supposed to do? I'm not in the locker room. I just know they was doubling Shaq.
But I thought you watched game. You told me I didn't
That's
watch
all
the
I
game.
said. That's all I said. I didn't say you didn't watch the game. I never said you didn't watch
the
the
a
series.
whole lot. Now
Where
I'm
you
gonna be like
getting it from?
Devontae. You need to run the tape. You said
They
you
just
ain't watched the
now?
game. Y'all don't watch. You said then you say y'all. You gave us a corporate. Y'all don't watch the game, nigga. You don't watch the
When,
game.
today?
And you have selective memory,
Today?
and when it conveniently fits Byron
Today.
logic, you use it. We come back with facts. All of a sudden, oh no, they were okay. Byron,
didn't
if
say
they
that
were
today.
doubling, if they doubling the diesel for 2, why don't you double them for all 6? That doesn't make sense, bro.
D-Wade.
Math is math.
D-Wade
It don't
stepped it
change
up.
because your logic changed. Math is still math, cuz.
I guess the Mavericks switched up the strategy. I don't know.
No. Dwayne Wade dominated them. I would have accepted the refs got involved better than what you giving me. That's substance. Because you can go and point the numbers, say, yeah, Dwayne Wade was out shooting
But
the
he
whole
wasn't
team.
getting off those first couple of games like that, was he?
Dwayne Wade had 30 in the first game, Byron. I told you that. Listen, they need to check you for all timers. You getting forgetful. I told you. Shaq had 17.
It all depends on
Dwayne
what
Wade put 30 on them. 30. That man didn't blink.
Depends on when you get the 30 at.
The only thing that changed in that series.
Okay, when was he getting the 30?
Game 1.
Was
game
it a blowout
2.
30?
What?
Yeah, was it a blowout 30? He could have just been getting points at the end, you know? I don't think that was
game 1 they
that was
lost.
a 30 that was keeping them in the game.
It wasn't a blowout 30. It wasn't a blowout 30. They were still in the game, Byron.
Okay.
Now, the one thing, Byron, I give you, you know ball, I give you that. But don't try to slander other people because they come with factual points.
I didn't say anything. I just said they were doubling Shaq.
Hold on, wait. I'm going to answer your question. It was a 10-point loss for the Heat, so it's not a blowout. Not a blowout. Jason Terry went off in that game for 32. But Dwayne Wade was right there with him, okay? He just needed some help, all right? He didn't get that help. All right? Dwayne Wade in game 3. So we talked about the way the series pivoted. Game 3, Dwayne Wade put up 42 on him. Then he hit him with 36. Then he hit him with 43. And he closed him with 36. Now, Shaq contributed, but you know where Shaq pivoted? Shaq became the best rebounder in the series.
But as far as scoring, Shaq realized, and to go back to quote Shaq, this is what he told Dwayne when he came to Miami the first year, not year 2 when they finally got over the hump. Year 1, my job is to get you ready to take that next step. This is your team. I'm Shaq. I'm the name they know. This is your team, young man. My job is to get you over the hump and show them that you are the next guy. Shaq accomplished that mission, right? But Shaq was only there for 4 years, and then in the finals, other than rebounding, Shaq wasn't that dude. Dwayne Wade was that dude. I mean, you know, I don't know how else to cut that. Gary Payton was on the team with Shaq when Detroit mobbed them. So we weren't banking on Gary Payton saving us. And I just told you through the first 4 games, the shots for those role players weren't falling. So that wasn't even a Shaq team. And that's why, to get back to our original point, you can't tell me any team Jimmy Butler took to the
But
finals.
they weren't banking on Gary Payton, though.
You can't tell me that Jimmy won't the guy. Jimmy's game 6.
They were banking on Gary, though.
Jimmy's game 6 in the bubble is worthy of hanging the banner. This man put a whole franchise on his back. The leading scorer on that team, Goran Dragic, was out. He was out of the game.
Brent.
Yeah.
Brent. You whooping his ass so much, the T-move shit he used and then blanked him out.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, but because he said, and listen, I got heartburn with Jimmy because he left. But to say that Jimmy doesn't deserve to be hung in the rafters is crazy work.
Look, all I'm saying is y'all always come at me when I say stuff. Hold on, let me get it off.
Go ahead.
God always got a ram in the bush.
Is that what it is?
Was the ram in the bush tonight? All I'm saying. Just been chilling, ain't saying nothing, but this is what happens. I just feel like, with that being said, can you put Jimmy in the Raptors? It's a possibility. I ain't gonna say yes, but it's there. It's there. It's like looking at Rondo. Like, he should be, but will they? That's what it is for Jimmy. He should be, but will they? But my new thing now is I'm an expert about nothing. I don't know sports. I'm gonna continue to say that. It's my new line.
That's the theme of the show. So yeah, go with that.
Bro, that was years ago, man. Y'all need to let that go.
Bro, you live that life all the time, Byron. Don't do that. I let you live, but don't do that. You out.
Oh, by the way, Wes, a score update for the people at home. Currently, it's 1:30 left in the game. The score is 84-109. So I'm feeling a little confident.
Oh yeah, you're good. Also, I got to work on our live score banner. People that are watching, that is going to improve. I just got to figure some things out. I might have to do like I did everything else and build it myself, but we're gonna see. Well, I built this myself, but it seems to be lacking, so I got to redo some things. That's not here nor there. But yeah, the score is not updating as fast as it should, so that's quite unfortunate. But I'm working on that. Anyways, Byron, man, then that you got demolished by the Heat fans, so he would know because he watched these things. You okay? You okay, brother?
I'm wonderful, bro.
Okay, I just
he said they won't double Shaq. I guess they won't double Shaq.
They won't double him for 6 straight games. Absolutely not.
Okay, Byron, you know this, and this is how you can get away with this because I know you, and this is what you do. You know, at some point in time, they put 2 men on Shaq. So yes, Shaq got doubled at some point in time because it's just a thing. Because at some point in time, it's going to be 2 people closing on Shaq. So yes, Shaq would statistically get doubled. Okay, cool. But Shaq at that point in time wasn't a focal point because even when Shaq was getting doubled, you couldn't stop Shaq. Am I wrong? When Shaq was Shaq,
at some point in time,
you put 2 men on him, it don't matter. Send another one. Send one more. Send the whole team. If Shaq want to score,
but they wouldn't let the bully ball get in the way. Like the bully ball wasn't effective. Like they kind of like it was going away from the bully ball at that point of time.
Have you seen today's game? Have you seen Giannis at today's game?
He ain't like no Shaq though.
No, but he does play bully ball on some of them boys. He just ain't got. He
After
ain't.
he carries, after he done picked the ball up and walked 10 times, Jimmy let him do a layup. Come on now.
That's true too.
I'm talking about.
Hey, two
I'm
things
talking
can
about
get you at
getting
the
the
same
paint,
time.
2 drop steps, elbow in the air. If you catch an elbow, that's on you, and I'm dunking. You gonna have to block it while I'm going up. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They won't letting that shit fly, bro. They won't letting that fly. When finesse got to it, when they got back to the finesse game, like they was not letting that bully ball fly. They were not letting it fly.
Bro, when Shaq got some of his points, that's what he was doing. He just couldn't maintain that at that time.
But they won't letting it fly though. I mean, you got Steve Nash was the MVP in them years. You know, that was whether they thought the league was going to more of the Euro league. That's what it was. It wasn't like that bullet ball was just. It was fading at that point. And then
Shaq himself was fading at that point.
I got a stat for Byron. Byron, what do you think Shaq shot? And we know Shaq don't shoot, but what do you think his field goal percentage was for the series?
Probably 40.
No, Shaq was 29.95%. My man didn't crack 30. Now, even with the double, Byron, you're not telling me that's
even with the double, so he got double.
We're giving you that.
Byron,
two men were on him.
Byron, anybody that's scoring don't get double. Anybody that's getting scored will get double. Dwayne Wade was doubled in the series. I'm sure. The only people that didn't get double was, no offense to them, were the people who weren't showing up at the time. Nobody was coming for James Posey. Nobody was coming for Antoine Walker. Nobody was coming for UD. I mean, no offense to them. Ain't nobody doubling them. That's given. Okay, but number 3 touched the ball. Yeah, there going to be times it's going to be 2 and 3 bodies because he wrecking house. Occasionally, yes, we're going to double Shaq if they put the ball on the entry. Maybe we're going to double him. We ain't doubling Shaq all night long because Dwayne Wade got 40 on us already. We got to abandon this because this dude is eating us up.
But regardless,
Antoine Walker couldn't do
Brand, don't let him distract you from your point. Go back to your point.
No, he didn't distract me. The man was sub 30%. It's arguably Shaq's worst performance in the NBA Finals, and that's including the Detroit series.
Yeah, I just wanted to get your point off because
that team was hurt when they played the Pistons, though.
Here we go. Byron Logic at his finest.
Can we do something else?
Yeah,
when all 4 of them played together, bro, they would. I think they only lost 2 games when all 4 of them played together. So you got to give them that.
We're not taking anything away. Who are we taking stuff away from?
I'm saying when they played the Pistons in the finals.
We're not even really talking about them like that.
All right, cool.
We were talking about the Heat.
Yeah, you said Shaq. Shaq don't deserve. You said Shaq got the chip. I agree with that. But who was more responsible for the chip? Him or Dwayne Wade? Arguably Dwayne Wade. Now, Shaq sets the table for Dwayne Wade. That allows him to build a team for Dwayne Wade. I give you all of that. But you can make the same case with Jimmy, except Jimmy didn't have, because you think about it, Shaq was already an older star when he got there, right? Jimmy, in order for it to be the same analogy, Jimmy would have needed a younger star who was rising and emerging to stand beside him and take the baton and run the rest of the way. Jimmy didn't have that. They needed Jimmy to be Dwayne Wade. Jimmy was closer to being Shaq's age than he was Dwayne Wade's age at that time. Because remember, that was Dwayne Wade's 3rd and 4th season. All right. So when you look at it like that, he had the young legs. Jimmy was closer to being the seasoned vet with the big prime time show out. I could put the team on my back performance, but he never had, and none of the finals runs they had, he never had that guy. He had it in Gorham, but then my man got hurt. So when Dragic went out, they lost their leading scorer. Jimmy wasn't the leading scorer on that first finals team. People forget that.
Well, shout out to
but you don't think about Jimmy when you think about the Heat.
All right, well, they do right now. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're gonna slide on past. You do. We're gonna slide on past that. That's why
you don't.
Why don't they? When last time?
You don't think about
when's the last time
he
they got
with so many different teams.
Oh, well, when was the last time he did something significant? When's the last time he did something significant? Talk to me now.
2013.
What? Okay. All right. Anyway, we're gonna slide on past that. I'm gonna let you have it tonight. You got it, boss.
If finals appearances counted, then Then Bron's the greatest of all time.
I know. He is.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Yes, unquestionably, yes.
In my mind.
In my mind, yes. I mean, we can agree to disagree, but yes,
In my
unquestionably,
mind.
yes.
To pray, but where are
I know
All right, moving along.
that's a lot of people. I know that Jordan is your favorite player, Byron. I love you for that. I love everybody for that, and a lot of people hold bias for that. But at the end of the day, everybody is going to compare the two, sometimes the three. But these people that out here that are outrageous, like let's say you Skip Baylesses and all them people that say I don't put Bron in my top 5. He's actually in my top 9, and he puts like people like Larry Bird above him. It's crazy, but that's the thing. Yeah, I was reminded of this by funny enough, I was reminded of this by Gilbert Arenas 2 days ago. Skip Bayless is a hater, but people that have real love for Jordan cannot have real love for LeBron. Cannot show him full respect. It seems because it's outrageous. But at the end of the day, Bron is that dude. I don't care what you say. Bron is that dude. Put it on the paper. It's going 1A, 1B, 1C if you want to. But at the end of the day, greatest of all time. Hey, he in that talk, he in that category. If you say you're not, you a hater. Let's not hit none of that. Anyway, let's get to this random food review that we're gonna get to because I'm gonna make Brent mad real quick because we talked about this. So Brent hits me up, I don't know, a few weeks back. He's like, hey, Wesley, they got this new orange cream Coca-Cola out. And Brent knows that I like orange. I also like orange cream. So
Me
he
too.
hit me up. He was like, hey, bro, this new soda's out there, man. You got to try it. I was like, all right, I'm going to get around to it. But I had to go to Food Line to get it. Shout out Food Line. But I just hadn't gone there yet. I finally made it there. I try it. Man, that thing tastes like bark and cream. It is outrageous. I don't know how they selling this.
Slander. Slander.
You trying one at Dairy Queen?
What they? I ain't been to Dairy Queen. I ain't been Dairy Queen in like 2 years, probably.
Yeah, they got an orange cream type of deal. I think they got an orange cream sundae or something like that.
Don't invite me to a good time now. Brandon already got me tried. I'll go to Dairy Queen.
I went there Sunday, so it was orange cream Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Something. I can't remember.
Oh well, I'll be there.
So Byron, was it good? Did you have it, man?
I didn't get that. I got what I get? I got a sundae, but I ain't even eat it.
Oh,
and my
so
daughter
I was gonna play Wes because if you like it, Wes might pick it apart a little bit.
Yeah, it's orange cream something. I was just about to get it, but I had my sights set on 7-Eleven for some strange reason.
Hey, what you get? Oh. What?
I just wanted it. I don't know why. It was like I don't know. We was talking about like back in the day, and so I was like, man, we used to get these. I remember these things was $1, and then you get a pizza. It was like $2.50, like stuff like that.
Okay, well, so I would have got a Slurpee if I go 7-Eleven. I got probably get Slurpee in the hand, especially if you already going full freaks. Oh, you said a big gulp, bro.
Big gulp. The cup though. I'm talking about the cup. You supposed to put the Slurpee. You supposed to put the Slurpee in the big gulp cup.
Wait, what?
Hey, my man is next level.
No,
next level.
You don't do that.
No.
My God, look, I see. I gotta teach him so much stuff.
No, Wes, that's something that a hood person would do. But we gotta remember, Wes don't come from that thinking that grab the big gulp and get that, and they don't even low key. They don't even notice. Sometimes they just scan and keep it going. Got the big gulp because it's bigger, obviously, than the yeah. Well, you saying yeah, but why the fuck you don't do it?
They got Slurpee cups. You're supposed to put the Slurpee in the Slurpee cups.
I'm over this shit. I can't.
You get the Slurpee straw.
I've been trying my best. I've been trying to figure out the last couple of weeks why the fuck I do this show. I really do. Then you say shit like this.
What I do?
Yeah,
my man need a break.
Like,
My
yeah,
man
I
ain't
see
no
the
break.
key. I see the keys to the Lamborghini, but I'd rather drive the fucking Pinto.
Tough.
Bro, why would I intentionally go against what you're supposed to do and then have somebody potentially accost me in the store? Why would I do that?
Hold on.
Who said you had to do that?
Hold on, Wes. You said a key word there, Wes. Potentially, that would require a human being to pay attention. Have you seen? No offense to anybody that works at 7-Eleven. I mean, y'all, no disrespect. I know y'all busy. It's a lot happening. Wes, they too busy trying to make sure people ain't robbing the store to worry about what I got in my big gulp cup, Wes. That's why you do it, because the potentially it don't really happen like that.
So Brand, have you done this?
Yes, but Wes, what's the worst thing you're gonna tell me, sir? You can't have the Slurpee in the cup. Okay, I ain't out of nothing. I ain't paid them no money
Charge
yet.
me.
Right, like, bro, like.
All right, well, I ain't never done that, so that's.
I mean,
I'm
Wes, they
drinking
tell
my
us
shit
we
in
ain't
the
supposed to
store.
stick
Like,
our hands out of sunroof.
I hope you ain't doing that while you drive.
I keep one hand on the wheel, but I'm saying, like, I mean, but why Wes is saying, but they have a cover. I know what they got, Wes. I know what I'm finna do. Them two different things sometimes.
I ain't never heard you're not supposed to stick your hands out the sunroof. That's new to me too. I ain't never heard that.
I'm just making up something. I'm doing a Durante. We ad-libbing. What I'm saying is, Wes, we don't have to always go by the rules. You ain't got to color in the lines. Sometimes you might want to color outside the line. You're aggressive with it. It's okay. It's a flourish.
Yeah, that's cool and all. I'm good.
My man don't know what he missing, fellas. He don't understand.
Apparently, I mean, because
I
I just get my Slurpee, put it in the cup. They charge me for my Slurpee. I'll get lead the stove. I don't. I ain't never once. Not that we went to 7-Eleven a lot anyway, but I ain't never once had that thought in my mind. And even in my years right now, I ain't never had that thought in my mind. Yo, let me take this big gulp. Do this.
Hey, look, the allegations
you
stand.
found
Wes
out.
is not. He just didn't grow up like us.
I got a follow-up question now, Wes, because this leads to another thing with drinks. All right, fellas, don't say nothing. Wes, when you go to a fast food establishment and you get a beverage, right?
Yeah.
And let's say it's not a situation where you're going to be able to come back and get your free refill, right? So this is a one and done situation. Have you ever told the people light or no ice?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, because if he go 0 for 2, we're gonna have to find a new host. Because the ice sometimes with water displacement, you lose some of the volume, right? So you're not getting as much soda in the cup. Wes, did you do that science, or you just don't like ice, and so for you it's just a happenstance you done a hood thing and don't realize it?
Well, also
depending on the type of cup too.
That's true too.
It melts it and waters down your drink, so I prefer light ice on all
Circle K got the best cups.
No, you say bump that. You go in the store. You go in the store and fill it up yourself, man. Like McDonald's, you go in there and hey, fill that big cup, the largest cup they got, and fill it up yourself.
Yep.
Who that? Y'all outrageous.
I do.
Wes, hold on.
Bro,
they charge me. I pay
you
for
pour one of those. Bro.
So you go. So
one
you
large cup will
so,
fill up 2 medium cups.
so you trying to tell me you go through the drive-thru and be like, hey, well, first of all, they got the automated thing in McDonald's now. But anyway, so you go through the drive-thru and be like, hey, yo, don't put that in my cup. I'm coming in.
Yeah. I do it all the time. I order my food off the app. So instead of, let's say I click drive-thru, but I actually walk in there. So I walk in there to get my cups. So then I just fill up all my cups with tea. Think about it. I got a tea for now. I got a tea for later. So you know what I'm saying? Then I add ice at the crib.
That's the part. You, especially when the crib is right around the corner, you be like, we got ice at the. You know how Wes, your mama tell you that you got food at the house. We got ice at the house. Ice is free 99.
Yeah, ice at the house.
I don't have ice.
Them teas last me for like 3 days, bro. I'm telling you, 2 large teas. You get them with the meal. They last me for 3 days, bro. Drinking tea all weekend.
I have limited ice at my house, number one. So that's the thing. Yeah. We don't really got ice around here.
You got an ice tray. You got an ice tray. Can you fill up an ice tray? That's a little too much. That's a little too much.
Hey, yo, Byron got that one. He said, my fault. That was foreign. That was foreign language.
That's
was
foreign
foreign
language.
language
That's foreign
slang.
language. Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
Filling up an ice
Okay.
cube tray for him. That's poor people living. He don't do that. That's
What
a
is an ice
choice.
tray for 500, please?
So I have an ice cube. It's like a little cube box you pour water in and you pop it open and
Oh,
then you
okay.
get the ice crystals. I don't have ice trays. I got ice pop thing.
I give you that. It's like the molds I have for my spherical ice.
Yeah, like
But
that.
if it's limited, just get ice trays. Just get two ice trays, $1 at the dollar store, and just fill them up.
I ain't got a dedicated place for that in my freezer. I ain't.
Mm.
I can put my little ice things on the door and call it a day.
Once it freezes, you can throw it anywhere. You just throw that on the side somewhere, you know.
I ain't got room in my freezer like that, man. I need to get a new refrigerator. That'd be on my list at some point in time.
You got too much food in there, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I got dedicated stuff in my freezer, so for that reason, I don't have ice trays. But that's not a here nor there. I just have
What
limited
you
ice.
getting the whole cow butchered up? You getting the
Oh.
whole cow butchered up?
Hey,
Grass fed.
in this economy, hey,
It'd be worse.
don't let me mess around and get a deep freezer. I guarantee you that'll be the next move.
But Byron, the
Well,
cow
can you
getting
help one of your
massaged.
poor friends?
The cow getting massaged before they butcher it. They
Yeah.
out there rubbing. The cow's still alive. They out there
Yeah.
rubbing them down, getting them ready for West.
Hey, y'all playing. Y'all, hey, if we get some stuff right, we should do that. I ain't lying to you.
I ain't mad at it.
We should get
Motherfucker.
together and we should kill it. We should, well, not us, but we should pay the butcher cow.
Yeah, yeah, right. You heard that first word, right?
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
have a
getting
cow
invited.
number like
That's real YouTube.
$900. though.
Unalive.
I know. That's
Unalive
what I'm
cow.
saying.
Unalive a cow.
I'm not getting indicted.
Look, all right. This is real
Nope.
talk. This is
No,
on
it's
the
not.
real talk.
No,
All
it's not.
right. Excluding you two, even though Brandon, I think you probably get in. Excluding you two, Byron. Real talk. I mean, at some point in time, if I get a deep freezer, we should do
So
that. For
exclude
real.
me. Yeah, exclude me. Fuck
Because
that.
I
Yeah.
mean, going to the store and giving them your money versus you getting like a real cow cut up that's been grass fed and had a good life, bro. You ain't gonna beat that.
Think I could
Yeah.
find somebody else to take me in. I really think I could. There's other
Right.
people out there.
You from the country. You
It's
know some
gotta
people
be.
people that slaughter cows and pigs.
I didn't say. All right, there we go. That's a better word. I'm just trying to avoid indictment. All right, but yes, that could be. That's a good idea. I'm not mad at that.
I'm just saying, you know how much you can get out of an actual cow. You spend that money, because I mean, I don't exactly know the prices of ground beef, and I don't do a lot of steak, but we can make that work too.
Know the prices.
Hmm?
Why don't you know the prices?
Look, man, I don't know the prices like that.
I'm asking because if you want to sell stuff, you should know the prices. But why don't you?
Because I don't sell stuff; I buy stuff.
Okay, if you want to sell something and then
Throw it
you
in a
buy
bag.
it, why don't you know the prices?
Say that
If
one
you're
more
buying
time.
the stuff you want to, if you're buying the stuff you want to sell, why don't you know the prices?
I'm not buying stuff I want to sell. I'm buying stuff I want to eat. I want
You
to
just
consume
said
it.
it. Okay, but do you buy it now? Where do you buy it from?
The stove.
Okay, so do you know the prices?
Not necessarily.
Thank you, Brent.
I mean, I think what's hamburger these days? Like what's that? Like I don't know, $5 a pound, something like that. I
I
don't
could
know.
just be like, yo, what's the price of eggs? I don't even know.
Oh, was the last
Shut
time
up.
I was at the store.
Shut up.
I
Don't
think they
even
were like
act
6
that.
for $12 or something like that.
Byron got off. I think.
Well, I will tell you this: if you're buying the Aldi's, a dozen costs you $4.66 as of Monday or Sunday for 12. That's the best price I've seen locally. In the
Okay,
People's
there
Kroger, a dozen, depending on what kind you get, run you about 6 or so. Okay, and it go up from there. I've
Why do you
seen
say
as
the
high as
People's Kroger?
yeah, it's the People's Kroger. It's just like the People's Food Line.
Yeah. Hey, and for y'all that want to support companies that ain't out here doing weird stuff,
coming out of you.
if y'all want to support a company that ain't doing weird stuff and not being weird to people and want to include everybody, Food Line seems to be the place to go because it's stuff I looked up.
No, Brant funny. I just want y'all to know that. Brant funny.
Hey, Kelvin, man, we living out here in these streets. We trying to live our best life. But Kelvin said, West got it. He don't need to know the prices. Hey, man, look.
Hey, Kelvin been a part of this show for a hot minute. He understands what I meant when I said that. Then Wes going to act like, oh, no, you talking about? Yeah, all right, motherfucker.
I knew what you was getting at. I'm just saying, hey, man, you know
I just
why
wanted you
I
to
don't
be
know.
real with I just want you to be real with the people. Let them know your pocket's deep and you don't care.
Shoot, Calvin said last time he seen a dozen was for $8 at Walmart. So apparently eggs are still up there in cost. I know that Byron had to go at 10.15 and it's 10.20, so I don't know exactly what he got going on.
I hate to know what egg whites cost. I'd hate to know that because they sell that separate.
I mean, first off, think about this fact you're separating the pieces of the egg too, and you can't waste the yolk. It used to be a time where you might say, "Oh, I don't need the yolk." If you can't repurpose it, you just, "Oh no, all this stuff too expensive." Now you got to find something to do with that yolk.
Yeah, got to make some custard or something.
Some shit.
So
the egg's too high.
So we were talking about orange cream. I didn't finish my analysis of that. It's not good to me. I don't know. We got to talk about Dairy Queen. That orange cream Coca-Cola, I don't know, brand man. I'm just be honest with you.
Well, now you don't do dark sodas either, so I wonder if that played a role, and not because of your bias toward Coke, but because the way. And I say this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell y'all something. If you haven't heard it on the podcast, you're hearing it here first. And this is no slander at my man's Wes. Wes has a unique ability. No, I mean this with all truthfulness. When he eats things that have coloration or dye things, it bothers his teeth and it does something different to his mouth. This is a true statement from Wes himself. I'm not making this up, and I'm not trying to shade him.
No, this is true.
Wes should have said pause when he said something about his mouth. I don't feel comfortable no more. Continue.
You said pause. What are you talking?
So I'm just saying. So I don't know how much. Now, to me, it was orangey enough. It probably wasn't the dreamsicle Wes was looking for, and when the Coke played with it, because it still got a little Coke to it. It's not just going to taste like orange cream, which would be nice and probably what Wes was hoping for. It does have an element of Coke to it, and I wonder if the darkness of the liquid and what happens with Wesley's taste buds didn't play a factor in it. So I don't know if you drink sodas like that, but if you get a chance, man, try it. And if you won't run across one, I can grab you one and just bring it to you. But I just would be curious to get another and that's not no slight on Wes. I just know that dark sodas are not his thing anyway. And Wes already got a little animosity with the people at the Coca-Cola company,
All right, Durante, what?
Two things. I try not to drink sodas, but when I do, it's a cherry Coke and a Baja Blast. Those are my two sodas that I drink. Oh, a Sun Drop when I'm in North Carolina.
Cherry Coke. Look, Durante, I knew you was my brother.
I love cherry Coke. People sleeping on it. Somebody said cherry Pepsi. I almost got the fame. No, but look. But with the orange, I just thought about a drink. Take some with the orange Coke, vanilla Crown.
Ooh, you cooking now.
Vanilla Crown. All right. Or if you like, or if anybody that like white liquor, you can do vanilla vodka. Or take the vanilla Coke and do orange Jameson.
Ooh, okay.
On something, right? Now I'll give it a try, but it just now back to me being the mixologist I am, just dark sodas are very sweet. So it's like when you add another sweetener to it, that's why it's probably throwing him off. You know what I mean? That's why I can only drink a cherry Coke, like maybe, I got a taste for a cherry Coke, boom. But it's not every day I'll drink it. I know people that drink dark sodas religiously. I'm like, they ain't too sweet for me. Like Pepsi, too damn sweet. And I don't even like Pepsi like that anyway. I mean, we carry Pepsi products at work, but I mean, that's their preference, not mine. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just there so I don't get fired. But I don't know, Wes. I get what he's saying, because like it does. Like when people come in and say, let me get somebody said Dr. Pepper sweet as shit to me, and when they said let me get a vanilla Crown Vanilla Dr. Pepper, I was like, oh god dang, that's too much sweetness for me though. I can't do it. I have a headache in the morning.
That's wild. Yeah, I
You
want
saying
to.
that's wild? Where your mason jar is tonight?
My jar is right here.
Can we hold it up a little higher, please? I just
Hey, you start trying to catch it like.
Meredith said y'all
Always-
sleeping on cherry lemon sundrop.
Who said that?
Meredith said y'all sleeping on cherry lemon sundrop.
I tried that, and nobody's sleeping on it. It just wasn't named. That's a North Carolina thing.
So we got regular sundrop here, but I ain't never had a cherry lemon sundrop.
It's good, bro. That shit good. I had it a couple summers ago.
Now I believe that
I forgot where I
as
was
long
going.
as like if the flavors are good, I'm down.
I think Charlotte, maybe. I don't remember, but
Right.
I was in that area. I got one and loved it. I was like, yo, this is my new shit.
I don't tend to like a lot of cherry stuff, but with the lemon mixes in good, it might be all right.
Everything comes up here late. So people saying they make it I down this hill. They making Cadobas over her. And it's better than Chipotle. I will down that hill.
I know you excited. You excited. Well, I know you ready.
I'm talking. They gonna see me daily. They gonna know me by first and last name. Gonna see me daily. I'm trying to tell people Qdoba so much better. And somebody was like, "What's that Mediterranean?" No, it's going to take away Chipotle. And then one regular, she comes in. Her and her boyfriend, they drinking. They were like, "Oh yeah, we like her boyfriend's been all up and down the coast or whatever with his jobs." And he's like, "Oh yeah, Qdoba to me is better." And he works part-time at Chipotle, and he was like, I already told him, I said, I hope y'all ready for business to go down, because once people taste Qdobas, that's going to be it. I was like, yeah, for sure. You want me to bring you some West?
Hey, man.
You never had it?
No, I ain't never. But I don't even, but I think Chipotle is overrated.
Man, fuck it. Thank you. You know what, Wes? I might hug you.
Hey, people go crazy for this place. I'm like, bro, y'all
you.
getting robbed, man.
I might hug you. I might come over there, dap you up, and give you like that brotherly hug.
Word.
Because you finally said something that actually hit me right here, like right here.
I'm happy to do that for you.
I don't know. We get into the Qdoba's going to be done before the Wawa. Wawa coming, and then what Charlie's is, Old Charlie's is. They're supposed to make I think it's a Longhorn.
Oh,
so rumored. I want it to be rumored, allegedly. All right, before Dorothy said no, allegedly it's supposed to be a Longhorn. And I'm like, they about to whoop Logan. Logan's ain't getting no business out here. They about to whoop their ass.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Yeah, it's like, damn, now we got to shut the restaurant down.
That's all I heard. Hey, Meredith calling you out, Durante.
Can't stand her. What'd she say?
She said D says that he eats at Chipotle like once a week. He ain't fooling anyone.
Where I eat Chipotle at? I ain't got no choice. I don't eat that once a week. Stop playing with me.
You ain't got no choice.
I don't eat that once a week. I like rice, so I don't
stop, Durante. Now I got to play devil's advocate. You could bump Chipotle, go up there, depending on where you at, hit up the people at La Coretta.
Yeah, I mean the one on wars, they know you, boy. I'm like, hey, you got me? Yeah, amigo, I said Carato Sunday.
It's a lot.
You said put that shit, double it.
There's a lot of places around here to serve rice, brother. I mean, a lot of places.
All right. Hold on. Back up. I haven't been to Chipotle. Fuck her. I haven't been to Chipotle in like a couple weeks. I went because when they came out with that.
Yeah. Well, hold on. You ain't been.
Let me finish.
You ain't been in the city in a couple weeks.
Yeah. So the last time y'all know when I'm out of town, I try not to get anything that I eat here.
I know. So I just want the people to know. Put it on the record.
Okay.
The reason why you ain't been here in like 3 weeks. 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
I came back today and I ain't get Chipotle. So y'all stop playing with me out there. Meredith, stop fucking playing with me before I sell your car. It be your own friends, bro. God dang. No, last time I was down and had Chipotle, I wanted to try that honey chicken, and it's actually not bad. But I don't eat it like that. Not that much. Your boy be desperate. But Qdobas, they gonna know me. I'm gonna get them to sponsor us. I swear to God.
Hey, now talk to me. Talk to me now. Hey, we down for that. at this point in time. Yeah, we can say your name, we can eat your food, do whatever you need and whatever you like. We got you. Talk to us. Anyway, well, shout out to Cadovas. And like I said, the reason why Wawa ain't getting built in no time is because I said this before. You got James and Robin and Thomas building the Wawa. And all these other places, they got Hector and all the other boys out there.
Even when he's not.
I'm just saying.
Even when he's not.
I'm gonna let him live, and he's smooth with that
Hector,
one.
Juan, and Jaime, they're gonna get it up. That's the only thing I can tell you right now.
That's better. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's stay away from the people that are out there. Playing me. You put together a rhyme and you did something to me. You took me somewhere I wasn't ready to be. It ain't that time, sir. I need like 10 more hours, and you playing with my emotions, sir. You playing with my emotions right now.
I don't like where that went, Wes. That was racist, but cool. Man called this man
he know that they drag their feet because they look.
Hey,
they ain't
let me ask you a question. Wawa, they started talking about Wawa before they even touched anything at the Royal Farms.
We about to get GTA 6 before Wawa.
Royal Farms have been open and in business for months.
No, the I tell you what better than that. Not only will we have GTA 6, we'll get the first expansion to the game.
Let me find out. But keep it a stack. So this Cadoba, I mean, mind you, the Cadoba already had a building, but that place that was right there didn't have no damn stove and shit in it. They had to install that. So with that being said, they got to do that installation, all that crap. That's gonna be done. Wawa still ain't broke ground yet. Wait, they broke down. They tore down this Kodos. They put in a fucking advanced auto, which I'm pissed off. I thought it was gonna be a restaurant.
AutoZone.
All them niggas look alike. Right there. They put that right there. That's about to be done. And you know what's crazy? I stopped by Subway because I wanted some cookies. Stopped by Subway on my way in, and I looked over, and it was brown. It was dark. It was around like 6 something. They still over there working. I said, "Hey, I got you a shot of tequila. Y'all keep on going."
I'm telling you,
I swear to gosh, they were still over there working. They got the bricks down now. Wawa got a piece of dirt there, and they've been supposed to be made by last year. No,
they got a pile of gravel today, a pile of gravel, and one of the in-ground tanks. They're making slow progress.
Nigga, the 2 sheets, the sheets in Roanoke about to be done. There's 2 sheets in Roanoke being built. They started that at the beginning of wintertime. That's about to be done. This sheets they remodeling about to be done. Wawa's been started before them. Damn.
Yeah. Meredith said,
"We're gonna have a Dave and Buster's."
Hey, bring it on. Meredith said, "Cadoba gonna have my order ready as soon as I pull in the parking lot. I'm so hyped." And she also has breaking news that's gonna be probably fake news because you know how it go. She said the Wawa is breaking ground April 1st, which is about accurate. About real accurate. That's gonna be the day.
What ground? Man, they're gonna dig.
Which one? Because we're getting 2. Because the one the closest to me is actually underway. Like I said, they got the gravel. They didn't already level the stuff off. They got the tanks out there, so they should be.
I knew about one. Where's the second one at?
Gonna be over there, down below Bal Shalom off of Gray's Mill.
Oh, word.
Yeah. So on the local news site, I won't shout them out because they don't sponsor us. But that was the one where they showed the mock-up.
I don't know what happened. I think it was God telling you to stop lying.
He said the mock-up or something. Brand, what'd you say?
He can't hear us. He lost us.
Yeah, he's having technical difficulties. Anyway, well, shout out to the Wawas that are coming. I know. I call what you said, Meredith. That's why I said it's liable to be fake news. Meredith said, I said April 1st because that's April Fool's Day. That joke went over y'all's head. No, ma'am, it did not at all.
You're muted. You're trying to fix something.
I know now. I had to. My headset died.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's what happened.
Gotcha. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this show up for the night. Then I suppose we'll go ahead on and get ready to get on the out of here.
I'm trying to picture them. Down from me. Like, yeah, but on that part. Oh, where they building that new
Yeah, where those
New apartments and
you
stuff
know
like
they got the wedding venue, the Bella, whatever it is. That apartment complex or condos, whatever they are, right there is gonna be right in the front of that, where that light is now. You know, they put that light in at the bottom of the hill, up in there.
Yeah, where the road gets weird now, because it does.
Yeah, where the road gets weird.
All right. Well, like I said, we're gonna get ready to get on about here,
Distort.
Brent. We're gonna close out to you in a second. I'm gonna go ahead on and get the new QR code. So I did finally do what I promised y'all. Got new QR codes for the folks. All right, so it looks a little different, looks a little better in my opinion. Y'all had to let me know. But anyway, y'all be sure to shop Big Dogs Only. Byron got you. He doesn't have any new products up on the site yet, but there should be some new stuff to come. But y'all be sure to scan the QR code. It's gonna take you to the red hoodie with the black writing, but you can explore further there and see what you want. You got all the prices. I'm assuming that the discount code EAN is still active, which I think gets you 40% off. So y'all be sure to go and check out the Big Dog. Shop Big Dogs Only. And with all that being said, Brent, man, what you want to tell the people?
Hey man, see something, say something. Check out Gifted Hands. QR code. It'll be up in just a second. If you are listening and not watching on Instagram, it's Gifted Hands 08. Link to the websites in the bio. Get your events plans, get your custom decor, your items created, your charcuterie, you name it, she can create it. We appreciate all the love and support. Got several events already in the works right now, moving through the pipeline. So it's been a busy 2025 so far. We appreciate the love, and we definitely would love to be able to make whatever you have for your vision of your event or whatever you need come true. And as Wes said, of course, always shop Big Dogs. I know y'all see us and we go at it, and Byron, me, Durante, Wes, we all go at each other, but it's all love over here. So please holler at my man. Use the code EAN and save 40%. But tell you what, if you want to do something better, you want to support a small business, you could also not use the code, pay my man full price, because my man makes great quality material. This right here, this I've been through some things, man. I got several things from my man that A+. So, hey, listen, hit my man up, great quality product, even better guy. So, love to Byron. I know Byron had to run, but I look, y'all see us go back and forth, but it's all love.
Fuck Byron.
Talk to me, Durante. Brand
I'm
playing
really
nice
just
tonight.
playing.
You know Brand be playing nice sometimes.
Look, y'all, I'm really just playing. I gotta give Byron the shit because he give it to us. Y'all shop Big Dogs Only. Get you some shirts, get you a hat. You know
he got
what I'm
all
saying?
his shout outs. He good.
Um,
What's going on here?
Byron, if you watch the end of the show, I just want you to know, don't say nothing to me and Durante next week, or we're gonna put hands on you, because we was out here shouting
all
you
this kumbaya, y'all. What's happening here?
Hey, shout out to Gifted Hands. Y'all shop Gifted Hands too. Shout out to Brent. Fuck West with a capital FUC. Hey, motherfucker. Anyway, y'all stay safe, be good. Oh, y'all thought I forgot. Hey, it's summertime coming, springtime coming. Like I said, put deodorant on, but before you put deodorant on, take a shower. And just because that shit says 72 hours, don't mean you ain't got a shower. So, ooh, that was fire. Y'all brush your teeth, wash your ass. Gonna smell like grass. I'm done, bro. Y'all be good, man. I'm out.
Hey, we appreciate y'all for checking us out. Please like, share, subscribe, and all those things. This has been the Experts About Nothing podcast.